Hey, welcome to another Cat Country KATcast. Kevin Hilly along with Aaron Hart and Jordan J. We're talking home improvement today.
Oh, like the show.
Fixing up your corner of the world, making it look more beautiful. Have you done it yourself? Have you hired people to do it? What's your story? Aaron Hart, we turn to you.
About ready to hire some people because I love the husband and he has great ideas. However, when he gets so far along in a project and then he gets stuck, then we're stuck with half a project done.
So you're saying the execution is the issue.
Exhibit A.
Okay, yeah.
Our floor.
Oh, boy, here we go.
So we had old janky carpeting.
Yeah.
And, it was old. And I had a cat that had a kidney issue, need I say more. So that carpet had to come up.
Yep.
And it did. And he was like, hey, babe, I could totally do this project because we were going to lay down wood, like a floating wood floor. He's like, I could totally do this project, no problem. I've watched some YouTube videos. So we got the wood floor. We were in the store. The guys were like, hey, would you like us to come and install it?
Ooh.
And I was like, ooh, yeah, that would be.
That
And he's like, no.
marvelous.
He's like, I got this.
Oh.
Okay.
We were this close.
He was doing a good job. It's like right where like seams are, you know?
Okay.
Like where a room meets the hallway.
Up against the wall. Yeah.
You know, things like that. And, instead of finding somebody to fix it, it's just gone unfixed. And it's gotten to the point where if I bring it up, then it causes a fight. I just want my floor done. I've paid for all the materials. I just want it done.
Finished. Yeah,
I just not want to be embarrassed when people come over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's other things I would like to do.
Yeah.
So I'd like to hire somebody to finish the floor
It's funny.
and then do other stuff.
It's funny you mentioned that because we had a similar situation with our floor, tiled floor, in our game room, rec room, TV room, whatever you want to call it. We had a carpet down there, ripped the carpet out, and my son-in-law, who is a very good landscaper, he does great work outside, he says, oh, no, why don't you let me do this? Okay. He laid down the floor great. There's just one little section where it's like there wasn't anything on there, so it kind of drops down a little bit. Okay, it doesn't have enough support. Okay, other than that. But his problem was once it hit against the wall was fine, but when it got up to the posts going into rooms, that's where it became a problem. Mm-hmm. And so he said, and it was getting real frustrating for me. He says, I can't do it. I said, okay, hey, dude, you did a lot. Thank you. Yeah. We brought in a guy we know who did it for real cheap. They're called rosettes. Those are at the base of those the doorposts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you put those little square things that usually have a design on them. Mm-hmm. That's what you fit in there under or on top of where the floor goes in. So it looks beautiful.
Right.
And it ended up being done. But it's not there, even if you're fairly good at it or you have an idea of how it needs to be done, there are little elements of it you go, ooh, what do I do here now? Say, but if you're a professional, not a problem. Right. You've done it before.
And that's just it. Like, I am not knocking his effort in any way, shape, or form because he got way farther along with it than I ever would have. I would have never even attempted. I might have ripped up the carpet and been like,
okay.
Yeah.
We're going to walk on concrete from now on.
That's right. It's just going to be concrete.
Now, floors are a different kind of animal. They really are. You ever done anything like that?
No, so not floors or anything like that. I've helped my dad out with stuff like that. But so for our house, we did a lot of work, actually, like basically
and you've got an old place there, don't you?
Yeah. So we changed a lot of stuff. I mean, we did like all the lights, all that. A lot of the walls. We had to rip down some wallpaper and stuff, put up some new stuff like that, repaint everything. Currently, we actually just got like out front, we just like completely redid like a garden bed. We got a garden in our back. We got a lot of we have a lot of home projects that we've done. Finally, it's we have another idea too. Like on our downstairs, we're gonna eventually make like a screened in kind of porch situation,
like a 3 Seasons type room.
Yeah, kind of something like that. You know,
those are fabulous.
Yeah. We already have like a porch swing down there anyway, so we're like, man, it'd be nice to like screen this off a little bit just to keep out some of the critters and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, there's so many projects like so many eventually I'd like to get a shed also in the back for a mower and stuff. So this, I got a lot of projects in there, but I'm no handyman. So here's the thing. I can do some things, but I'm not going to just sit there and lie and be like, oh, I'm going to try this and know how to do it. If I don't know what I'm doing, not even going to try it because I don't want to break something. I don't want to make something worse.
So the husband has been on a this old house kick. Like, I kid you not.
Bob Vila.
Bought
oh my gosh.
an app or whatever that it's on. Like, he's paying extra money to watch this. Okay? Like, what has this show been on? 30-some years or whatever? I mean, he's paying like an extra like $4.88 a month or something like this. And like, this is how he's coming home and like, this is how he's decompressing.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever works, you know. He'll be like, do you want to watch? I'm like, nope. I have zero interest in this whatsoever. However, yesterday, he goes, you know, I'd really like to do some things in the kitchen. Okay, our home is approaching, 18 years old? You know? So it's not like over the hill or anything, you know, but it's reaching that age where little things are starting to kind of, you know, happen. And, you know, I know appliances are going to start going, you know, like right now we got an issue with our fridge and, he's like, you know, I'd like to do this and that. And I'm like, do you mean you're going to do it? And he's like, oh, hell no, I'm going to pay somebody this time. I go, okay, now we're on the same page. So we can pay somebody to do the floor first.
You were scaring me.
And then let's spitball it into other projects. Okay, I'm down with that, 100%. Let's do this. Let's get the ball rolling.
We just recently to put in a new vanity in for our sink or whatever. We wanted to get an old one out and a new one in our guest bathroom. So we did. And as we did it, it's great. Everything was going fine. And then all of a sudden we had a leak. Now we didn't have a leak prior, and I'm like, "What's happened? I didn't do anything." And then we'd fix the leak, and then a leak would happen somewhere else, and all this. Thank God for my father-in-law, man. I'm not a handyman per se, but he is. He knows electricity, plumbing, heating and cooling. What do you need? He can do. You know
let me tell you this.
I need to hire that guy.
I'm telling you.
Thank God for him. He helps us with everything.
Though, as a homeowner, because I know you're still a young homeowner. As a homeowner, this is our second home now that we've bought. And I was a renter for a long time. I mean, even before our first home, obviously, we were a renter. And as a renter, you don't really worry too much about things because you know there's going to be somebody coming over to fix it. You don't worry. As soon as you become a homeowner, you get fairly good at things, like because you have to, because you don't want to pay somebody some exorbitant. So I'm not saying I'm real good at anything, but I'm saying I've gotten to the point where I don't even want to use the word proficient. I'm passable in doing certain things. And, you know, I mean, it just comes with having done it enough times finally. So I don't trust myself with things like wiring, electric and everything because that can get you killed. But things like just repairing little things or putting something up, a light or something like that. I can do that kind of stuff.
So my brother's an electrician, and we had an electrical outlet in our bedroom that if you plugged something in or unplugged it, you'd see a spark. And I'm like, that's not normal. Even I know that. Yeah.
We had to replace a couple electrical outlets that were sparking, so I get what you're saying.
So I called my brother. I'm like, hey, so what's going on? He goes, okay. He's like, go to your garage, turn the breaker off for your bedroom. He goes, go get a flashlight, you know, take the plate off. And he's like, you know, he goes, honestly, it's probably just a little loose. Okay. He goes, you know, just, you know, take a screwdriver. You know, he goes, I want you to
walk you through this. Don't panic.
He walked me step by step. Like, you know, you know, he's like, tighten this and tighten that. Okay. He goes, now can you wiggle it at all? I'm like, no. He goes, good. He goes, all right, now put the plate back on. He goes, now I want you to go turn your breaker back on. And he goes, all right. And he goes, now here's the thing. He goes, he's like, he goes, I want you to plug something in. I go, but I don't want to plug something in. He goes, no, I need you to plug something in. Need you to do it. So I did, and like, it was great. I mean, it's worked ever since. But that's all it was it was just
tighten it up a little bit. You missed a golden opportunity. Okay, I'm turning it on.
There's no need to do that.
Come on.
When we were replacing our outlets, and funny enough, you heard And then it kind of walked in the room. My wife was laying on the floor. She goes, "I'm all right. Little shocked, but I'm all right."
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, I turn on the hall light because in the spare bedroom, I was putting away our winter clothes. Because hey, it's warming up, yay! Pulling out all the summer stuff, and turn on the hall light, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, hey, babe, I'm like, the light bulb's out. I'm like, can you change that? He's like, yeah, sure, because we have a real convoluted. You can't just put a light bulb back in. You got to unscrew all these, 40 different little things to pull the glass thing down.
Right,
yeah.
right. One of those deals, yeah.
He gets to doing that. And he goes, oh my gosh, he goes, it's like a spider graveyard in here. So he's cleaning that all up and gets it all shined up, changes the light bulbs, screws everything back together. It still won't work.
Oh, no.
We're like, what? So we go, we're checking, flick the breaker, still nothing.
Oh, man.
And we're like, come on.
What else could be wrong here?
So that's our
It's got to be the fixture itself.
project. That's what we're wondering.
What else could there be? The electricity is there, obviously,
It was there.
I mean, it's just for whatever reason not making it to that
I don't know.
outlet, or I don't know.
We had to completely re-wallpaper the stairs. So we painted. It's really pretty green on our stairs, and then one wall, the wallpaper just would not come off. It was stuck on there.
Oh, wow.
We couldn't. It was like the wall. It was a different kind of material wall, and it just didn't come off the way the rest of the wallpaper did.
Mm-hmm.
So we just decided, okay, we'll re-wallpaper it, something a little more modern instead of it looking like something out of the 50s.
Right,
We're like, let's do something a little bit.
Yeah.
So we did, and of course, it's not a one-man job. You can't just do this wallpaper stuff by yourself. It's not going to happen. So me and my dad helped me out, trying to line it up perfectly to make it look seamless, so it doesn't look weird and patchy, you know what I mean? So we're sitting there for hours doing this stuff. Of course, my dad, we got a scalpel and everything, and in the process of one of this, my dad drops his scalpel, which, mind you, he's on a ladder above me.
Yeah.
I'm doing the wallpaper down below him. So here comes this scalpel, and he goes, "Oh, I dropped it!" Almost on my Achilles heel. We have this wood panel on our stairs, and it was like a cartoon movie. This thing drops, and it just goes, boing, and I'm like, that could have been my heel.
I could have been the road runner.
So I lived in a rental house for 8 years. And my landlord, she was cool with us changing things if she approved it.
Right.
Which, okay, cool. So
Because you're ultimately increasing the value of her home.
she didn't care.
Yeah, right.
She was like,
correct,
hey,
yeah.
I don't, as long as you're, as long as I approve it,
Right.
That's fine. So the little downstairs bathroom, it had some hideous old wallpaper. It had yellowed and it had been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, okay, this is probably just the original wallpaper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So part of it started to peel. Okay, great. Then, of course, you get to that point where you're like, I need a steamer.
Mm-hmm.
Went, rented a steamer, get it all done. You're like, wait a minute, what's under here? Oh, it's paint. Okay, that's weird. Then you start realizing, oh, wait a minute, there's more wallpaper under that. So they had painted under wallpaper, or painted, you see it, sounds like wallpaper, paint, wallpaper. Okay, get that layer off. Oh, there's more paint under that.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my gosh.
How many coats?
So, I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, it was I don't know, 6 or 7 layers.
It's like looking for
Of wallpaper paint, wallpaper
Yeah.
paint.
It's like looking for Tutankhamun or something,
Because it was like and this bathroom is teeny tiny. So it was like, me and my good friend we're in this little bitty bathroom, and it's like, she's got the steamer on one side and I've got the scraper on the other. And she's like, how many layers is it? I said, I don't know. She goes, can't we just paint over this? They did. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, why add another layer? Why not? Let the next people living here discover more.
It's going to look weird at this point.
I will tell you what, though, it is not home improvement unless you're getting frustrated and visibly upset.
Oh, yeah.
When you know, a
Absolutely.
project will never go the way you want it to. It's like, this will take 30 minutes. Yeah, all of a sudden, 3 hours later, you're pulling your hair out.
If I don't have at least a half a dozen meltdowns, I mean, I'm serious, crying
have
and whatnot,
said for
throwing
years,
things.
It's the worst thing my wife and I can do is to launch a project together. And I've even said to her, I said, I don't want to do this because we're going to fight. She goes, no, we're not going to fight. Guess what?
We're fighting. Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
It's like, because, well, you didn't do this. Well, yeah, but you didn't want me to do that, but blah, 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 blah. I said, I told you we shouldn't have done this. Okay? Now we're fighting.
Yeah.
Okay?
Are you happy now?
You know what's funny? Our house, I mean, it's probably going on 30 years old now, which is not really old. but it's designed in such a way. In fact, I think at one time it might have been a 2-family thing. Now it's just like a big place with downstairs, upstairs. But my wife at one point had suggested, if we wanted to, we could actually convert this to 2 apartments and like make money as from rentals and everything.
That's true. Like a little Airbnb situation.
No. You get that thought out of your pretty head right now, because 2 things. Number one, I'm not good with home improvement, fixing things. Secondly, I don't want to be a landlord. I don't care that they're paying our mortgage for us. I don't want to be a landlord because I don't want to get a call at 2 a.m. Mr. Hilly, this is so-and-so over at apartment 1. Our water's... I didn't want to do that.
What if it was me and the husband?
Oh, then I really don't want to. So I said, no, I'm not selling my house. I like my house and I'm not changing it. I'm going to continue to live in this house because I love my house. There, I'll
tell you what, some of the
most
fond memories was when I was with my dad, and we are home, and him doing, like, hanging up drywall or whatever.
Yeah.
And, just it's like, I was with he'd be getting visibly frustrated with something not working his way. And, of course, me being a kid, not picking up on cues, I would just laugh at him, I would just sit there and visibly start, because he would get so frustrated and upset, and to the point where I would
just what parents want to say.
I would be belly laughing, but it would break him out of it. You know what I mean? Because he'd take a step back and kind of realize that he goes, this probably is pretty funny. I made his mood a little bit better.
We're talking about home improvement here. Our home improvement or lack thereof stories and just all the craziness that goes with it. So again, I know the home improvement industry is huge.
Yes,
and there everything from the Angie's lists to the you could. Here's the thing too. You can find somebody to do anything. I don't care how ridiculous it is.
That's
you
true.
can find somebody on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever. Every guy with a pickup truck thinks he can he fix your house. So you got to be careful because we've had people.
Yeah, you look at your pipe, you're like duct tape, huh?
Right, exactly. We've had that. We've had people come over and I don't know. They look legit and it's just like they're fixing. I go. Even I know that's not how you do that, and I know nothing, okay? So
when our house was built, my dad was retired, and every day my dad was over there. And my dad, he was a sheet metal worker for 30 years, and he built the house that he knew a thing or two about building stuff, and he was over there every day watching those guys.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame him.
To the point where I'd come over on like a Friday with a case of beer going.
He wanted to supervise. He wanted to make
I'm
sure.
with your dad on that.
He wanted to make sure that his daughter was going to have a good house to be living in.
Absolutely. That's what a good father does, man. Okay. Now I can find no fault in that.
No, not at all.
You got any home improvement stories to regale us with? We'd love to hear. That's the thing. Some of the worst stories in the world are home improvement stories.
Yeah.
The Money Pit. Come on, what was that movie? Tom Hanks and Shelley Long, was it?
Yes.
That was more true to life than you realize. It's the way it happens.
Oh gosh, that's like a nightmare.
Shoot us an email and tell us about yours.
That's right. catcountry@mailzimmer.com. Let us know. Or if there's ever anything that a topic you want us to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Let us know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. We love the fact that you're along. Would you give us a subscribe, by the way, wherever you're watching or listening to this from? Give it a subscribe, and then you'll know whenever we're doing the next KATcast, right?
And you got plenty of content, too. We got tons of episodes for you to check out.
Oh,
so many.
So many ways for you to waste your time. I'm telling you.
Valuable wasting of your time.
Thanks for watching this edition of the Cat Country KATcast.